Hey, David here. Back from Seoul. And first, apologies for the hair. I just took a shower and I wanted to get this entry up. So it's entry number 14. I'm just going to recap Seoul because it was pretty intense. So I forgot to bring the camera. It was raining when I left and I didn't want to get it wet because I walked to the bus station. I woke up at 3 a.m. and I got dressed, and it was like raining super hard. It was like a typhoon or something going through Korea at the time, and I basically just took one step out the door and the rain stopped. So it took me about 20 minutes to walk to the bus station. I kind of didn't know where it was, so I just kind of remembered where the bus dropped me off last time when I went to Taekji, and I kind of got there. I almost got lost, but didn't. So I was there at around 5:30, 5:40, and 5:20, and I waited for my friend Mo, and he came at about 6, and we took the express bus, which cost about $20 straight into Seoul. So that was good. It was a really comfortable bus, like really nice seats with like speakers in the headrest, and it had a recliner and a leg rest and everything. It was really cool. So we went in, took about a little under 2.5 hours. We were right in the heart of Seoul and Gangnam district, and walked around the mall for a while. At around 11, we met up with my friend Lisa, and we got lost a little bit, but we found each other, and we just walked around. We didn't even know this terminal, express bus terminal in Seoul, is huge. It's really big, really, really big. And there's like a whole mall connected to it, and walked around the mall. Half the mall is like really basic and kind of shabby. The other half is like really deluxe, and if you've ever been to like a Bloomingdale's in the US, it's kind of like that, with like a department store with huge like tall ceilings and all like really expensive labels and designers and all that stuff. So we also went into this food area, which was like, basically it was like just food gifts. So all the food was really expensive, really high quality, and really, really, really expensive. Yes, I said expensive twice. They also had a grocery store that was like inside, that was the same concept, where it was like a grocery store, but all the groceries were extremely expensive. Like if you've ever been to the Whole Foods in the US, it was like that, but twice or maybe even 3 times as expensive. But the food looked outstanding, like best food I've seen since Singapore, like very high quality. They also had a Dean and DeLuca, which is like a high-end grocery store that's in a few cities in the US, inside this grocery store. So it was a grocery store within a grocery store. They had a lot of like little snacks set up too that you could buy, but they were all really expensive, and I didn't want to spend that much money on a little snack. We went into Uniqlo, which was the really big Uniqlo in the express bus terminal. It was pretty cool. And then after that, we left and we went to find another group of people to go to the Studio Ghibli exhibit that they were holding at the art museum in Seoul. So we found them eventually. They got pho. We didn't. We saw the exhibit. We left. The exhibit was actually really cool. A lot of people were there, I think, just to say they went to it. But me and my friend really took our time and went through, and it was really awesome. And they actually were selling real hand-drawn like cells of animation, or like pre-animation, and that was really cool. But I didn't want to spend $400 on them, but I would have if I was making like 3 times as much as I am now. But the whole exhibit was cool. After Seoul, we found the hostel, which was in Hongdae, which is like a kind of like the new party area of Seoul. Then we went out. I went out with my friend Sloan to find him a jacket. We got sidetracked, went to a cafe, which was really awesome. this really cool cafe with like Polaroids everywhere, and the coffee was super cheap, and they had like a whole bunch of free amenities, and it was really cool. We went into Hongdae for way too long. Turned out we were going to go in for like 10 minutes, and it turned out to be like 4 hours, and it was like really intense, and I really would prefer not to ever go back to that area because it's very, very touristy, very gentrified, and it's not really my cup of tea anymore, to be honest. I would rather just stay in this cafe area that we found. There's live music, it was really cool. Then it got late, and it was about 3 a.m. and we turned in, or I turned in. They stayed out for another couple hours, and then yeah, everyone slept in this weird hostel, which was like a tent, like big canvas tents with bunk beds and stuff. So it was alright. Overall, really good. And this morning, I got up really early and hiked out of there. Went back to Uniqlo, bought some clothes. It was really fun just going on my own because I was with a big group of people the entire time, so I didn't really get any time for like reflection or anything like that. There's also a huge bookstore in the terminal, which is really awesome. Sold like tons of paper products and pens and all that, and I got some stuff there. It's really cool. So overall, great time in Seoul. I feel like I didn't spend a ton of money, and I didn't spend, not that much money. So overall, very good. So this has been entry 14, and I'm going to record an entry 15 today later in a few minutes. So thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.